Soup, when did you paint the pace car?
I didn't.
Wait, so Wheaties actually got a new pace car?
Yeah. Winston Cup car. I bought it.
With what? What paycheck do you have? What'd you get? A bargain sale for half your kidneys?
No, I just sold a bunch of your stuff.
Well, that's why my house is empty. I'm your host, Dragon Knight Cole.
Don't worry. I left your precious tequila in the cabinet.
I don't drink tequila, you doofus.
I left the bourbon, whatever it was. I left the bourbon up there.
You better have not touched my Jack Daniel Tennessee whiskey. I'm your host, Dragon Knight Cole. This is apparently the cat burglar that loves going into people's homes, so hide your wife and hide your valuables or else he'll steal them. Let's go over the starting lineup. This is the open to the shootout. And top 3 advance out of what do we have in this field? Like 24 cars? 23?
23.
23? Okay. Harvey. Alright, let's go over the starting lineup. Starting on pole, new driver in the Kenwood Dodge this season is Chelsea Bowles. She will start alongside the Salty Chocolate Man, Ignis Kirksey, in the Home Depot Pontiac. And, Sue, why don't you go tell us about this guy who's actually wearing pants now?
No, he's wearing a fire suit, so, I mean...
No, he's in such a good mood. He put on a pair of track shorts. What the... Why'd you slap yourself?
I didn't slap myself. Anyway, Jesse Turner, Kodiak Ice,
returning to
the 41 team.
Returning to the 41 team, try and recapture his luck from season 2. Who will he be starting with?
Joey Trickle in the Kodak Max.
Then we have a row of veterans. Zachary Fitzwater in the Penske Dodge, and then he'll be alongside Boulderquake in the Subway Ford.
That bear.
Alright, Soup.
Dylan Young, Altel Dodge, and Hillary Sanchez in the Napa Chevrolet. Same car that won the Bud Shootout last year,
but with a different driver. Then we got a new car up in the field, the Bahari Racing Maxwell House Country Time Pontiac, driven by Daniel Voiles, the only veteran who has been here since season 1 to have not won a race yet. He will be alongside newcomer Caitlin McCloskey in the Arc Survival Chevrolet out of Mimnik Q Motorsports. Yes.
Yeah, from now on, you just say you say that name because I'm never gonna get it.
We'll work on pronunciation later. But yeah, Mimnik Q Motorsports bought the 99 and now it is a Chevy. So yeah, let's see how she does in her debut season. Alright, Tyler, no words are needed here. Or no introductions.
Oh, that's Pac-Man.
Pac-Man!
That's Johnny Gardner.
Johnny Gardner in the Miller Genuine Draft. And then we have a debut in the Wheaties Cup, but she's a veteran to the series. Audra Baranowski's making the move up from Cornflakes to Wheaties. She will be driving the M&M's Pontiac. Then we have the other half of Mimnik Q Motorsports, founder and driver Nick Gunther in the Polyphony Digital Chevrolet, getting a new sponsor on that car. He'll be starting alongside Matt Dixon in the Valvoline Ford. Alright, Chuckles. Well, we're about to get the command and then we'll go over the rest of the field. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, don't be the nervous guy.
Drivers, start your engines!
Okay, that's taken care of. We have Kyle Matthews in the Mellow Yellow Pontiac and Josh Dixon in the 5. Yes, Josh Dixon. Soup, tell him where Gambit is now.
Oh, he's in.
And we have returning bridesmaid veteran Steve Morgan in the 88 Ford.
We have Jay Jefferson.
Marcus Sachi, newcomer Sky Commons. Well, there's Jay Jefferson, a newcomer in the STP Dodge. There's Marcus Sachi in the Tide Ford, racing the Taurus this year. Then you have, alongside Jay Jefferson, you have Alex Ferranti now driving that Lowe's Chevrolet. And you have another newcomer in Sky Commons in the 97. And you have veteran and runner-up in the championship, Jim Gambit. Nate Bell running out the field. Say them 3 famous words we've been waiting to hear all year, Sue.
Boogity, 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 let's go racing. Chelsea Bull's got a pick to start.
Yeah, in case you're wondering, well, we kind of had technical difficulties. So we're kind of mid, but we're going to try and make it through this and give y'all some good commentating. And Chelsea Bowles might have gotten a good start, but Jesse Turner going to pull up in there going in turn 1, and no love lost for teammate. We're going 3 wide on lap 1.
Oh, Jesse was able to block those 2 on the inside, and now it looks like Turner will lead lap 1 of
the Shootout Qualifier and of the unofficial season. Jesse Turner leads the first laps of season 4 of the unofficial season, I might add. The first technical official laps will be at Daytona, but who's counting? The side shoot. Dylan Young to the lead. One Homestead. Now he got
the one Charlotte and Homestead.
Now if he could just win Daytona, he'll win at both tracks in his home state. I believe Dylan Young lives closer to Daytona, so this would be more of his home track. Dylan Young trying to prove that he can be the best, and he won't have to contend with his buddy Kev Shearer unless Dylan Young is in Cornflakes. I can't remember if he is or not. And here comes the boss man under Boyles. Boss man Johnny Gardner, who I think Dylan Young was the only thing that went right for Gardner Penske Motorsports last season. Yeah. I mean, Billy P did get all those second place finishes, but it was just.
And he got a good.
Yeah, but it was just.
I think he's the only Gardner Penske locked into the field. Actual shootout. Everyone else has to come through the qualifying.
And remember, top 3 advance. Boyle is trying to make a move on Dylan Young.
So if he wins this, can we count this just for the poor boy's sake?
Well, I mean, do we count the Springfield races for Fitzy and all them? Do we count the All-Stars for Elijah Gordon?
Who is not in the field anymore. Wish he was. Is he? I think he's in a Qualifier.
No, he's not. He's not in any of our series, surprisingly. Anyway, back to the lead. Daniel Boyles is out in front, but he's trying to hold off Dylan Young in the high lane. And now we got Kyle Matthews right behind Boyle and Jay Jefferson in the new, now the STP and Petty Motorsports are going back to Dodges this year. 43 going back to that throwback, looks something like one of their 80s cars.
That 30 man, that 30's fighting.
No, Now you want to talk about someone fighting? It's Dylan Young, still up there contending on the high side. But the question is, who's going to budge first?
Now, Kyle Matthews is going to go to the back because Jay Jefferson is going to split him. Split him like a banana split.
That may... Well, I don't know if that's going to ruin Dylan Young.
No, that's going to ruin Nick Gunther because Gunther got shoved way up the racetrack.
Yeah, but it's also going to ruin Dylan Young's momentum, or maybe not.
He led the lap.
Good grief! Dylan Young is literally saying, I will not die.
The 42 the 30 just needs just a little bit of help. The 42 and 55 get shoved way up the racetrack.
Now Steve Morgan goes to the second car on the
41. The 41 stuck in the middle.
Oh my God!
See, the problem is you see that 30. He went to block the middle, and then he came back down to get Sky Commons in the 97. And there's just no organized help on that bottom lane to help the 30.
And Dylan Young keeps getting such a run out of the tri-oval. He's gonna clear him. No, never mind.
Oh, that outside looks a little less organized than the bottom does. I think he's gonna get him this time, though.
We'll see. We'll see what Sky Commons and Jim Gambit do. Dylan Young gonna try it.
The boss man got shoved way up high. That's gonna kill their momentum.
Well, Boyles has to throw a block up high, and he does. Daniel Boyle finally was able to stop Dylan Young's momentum, but for how long? He may be able to hold the lead for a little bit longer because Sky Commons and Dylan Young are now battling for second. Daniel Boyles, like we said, is the only veteran to be in all 4 seasons and not won a race yet. Some other notable winless veterans include Philly P and Steve Morgan. Any other winless veteran you want to talk you want to throw in there?
I mean, people haven't won in a while.
I'm talking about winless veterans in general. Get them all.
I think we got them all.
Because Kyle's won you. I would say Chris Dollerton, but he's not in the series anymore.
Here comes Dylan Young.
Now let's see how the tables are turned. How will Boyle...
I think that 02 is just too strong.
Let's see how Boyles reacts to the high side.
I mean, if you want to talk about if you want to talk about a dry spell, that 77 back there and that 14 would like to get the victory lane.
20. Oh boy!
Jim Gambit. Well, since in season 1, since Nate Water, Zachary Fitzwater's been to victory lane.
Well, Fitzy, he did win the season 2 Springfield.
Yeah, but still, you know what I'm saying.
For points wise. And look who's up the second. Caitlin McCloskey.
Lasky.
Yeah, McCloskey.
Sounds like an 80s name. Sounds like someone like a middle class 80s last name.
Sure. Why not? We'll roll with that. Anyway, but as soon as I say something, here comes Dylan Young back.
Did you see the 99 went for it, tried to go to the inside of 25. 25 had the block. 25 couldn't get down to the bottom to block the 02, so 02's got a huge run.
And he goes from 3rd to 1st.
That 02, man, he's got a rocket ship.
Dylan Young really wants to make it into the shootout. Canton says I blame him.
I mean, Philly P's gonna need a teammate.
Poor Fitzy and Johnny are in the middle. Jim Gambit now going to use Dylan Young's tactics against him.
Chelsea Bowles is 5th car on the bottom. Yeah, 5th car on the bottom.
Yeah, right. Fifth car on the bottom for Chelsea Bold. Now in the Kenwood Dodge, taking over for Philly P. I think the only major change was the switch between Philly P and Chelsea Bold.
Look at Sky Commons. 97 taking it 3 wide.
Getting under Sachi and McCloskey.
Gambit's going to lead that lap. But for how long can he keep this up, though?
Yeah, because remember, these two were the battlers at Homestead.
Yeah, so you haven't missed much since Homestead. We have the same 2 guys battling for the lead as we did at Homestead, so you haven't missed much.
Yeah, but that was for, the thing is, that was for a championship. This
but the 25 was competing for a championship. 02 was just competing for a win.
It really didn't matter much, because...
Oh, I think if he would have won the race, I think he would have won the championship.
No, because he would have gained a few points, but he would have had to have Cole. Remember, Cole Deaver was in the back with that weird thing where him and a bunch of other cars he would have had to finish like, he was in 30th, I believe. He would have had to finish like farther than 30th, like 32nd or something. Like 33rd on back. Anyway, Jim Gambit able to fully take control. What are you picking at? You're looking at your finger and you're pulling at something.
Whatever this is on my finger. I have no clue.
Oh, we're at 10 to go. Coming to 9. And as soon as I say something, Dylan Young goes back to the bottom. Dylan Young, and here comes Sky Commons. Bringing that 97 Ford back. Did Amy Thomas ever win the 97? Yeah, she did it. With Katie. Yeah. And now here comes Joey Trickle in the 4 car going past Gambit. Man, that 25 wishes that 5 was his brother right now. Sorry about that. Now Trickle and Gambit putting the Commons. Commons is going to drop back to 4th, but I don't think that's going to last because here comes
Josh Dixon.
Here
comes the 48. He's been at the back most of the race.
Uh-oh. Trickle goes under Young.
Who's at the back right now? Who's at dead last? Oh, Gardner. I'm surprised Boldy Bear's been back there.
Maybe he's just biding his time. You never know. What? How did you get back out in front?
I think he has the Boldy Bear car for Pepsi 400, man.
Dylan Young is a man on a mission. He's got 7 laps to go. He wants to win it, but all he has to do is finish in the top 3. Here comes Gambit. Here comes Nate Bell, trying to join the other Bell boys, being Jordan and Ken in the shootout.
That 14 has been driving me to like Indianapolis multiple times. It's sad.
Oh man, Gambit wants it, but Young ain't gonna let him have it.
Now the transfer spot is Nate Bell. If Nick Gunther can get around that 14 or get around, like the 14 is gonna get around the 25. 55 can follow him through. But look at that 02. He just went for that block. He was able to get the 25, give him a big draft, and he dumped him like Boldy Bear dumped at his ex-girlfriend. His imaginary ex-girlfriend.
Oh shit. So now the
And Gunther got split 3 wide.
So now the transfers include Young, Gambit,
Look at
and
Gambit.
Bell.
Look at Gambit go right back underneath Bell with no help. He's got to get... Okay, he was able to get right back underneath. But there's Fitzy right there. Fitzy going to try to go over to the bottom there. I think Fitzy's got something here.
Got Jay Jefferson right behind him.
And there's Steve Morgan right there.
And now we got a battle for the lead, round 6.
All right, who'd you give the last round to? I gave the last round to Dylan Young. About 1 through 4.
They've been all Dylan Young. I mean, look at them. You just can't get around them on the trioval. So Dylan Young.
It'd be 2 Gardner Penske Dodgers advancing if the race were to end right now.
He's got 4 laps coming to 3. Gambit trying to hold.
Here comes Steve Morgan. Oh! Did you see Fitzy with the bold move?
What did he do?
He was able to just get right underneath the 25. This could hurt the 20. Look at Steve Morgan.
Gambit able to power back. Now Steve Morgan looking to make a power play.
Nate Bell is screwed. He's pretty much out of contention. Way up high. He's not going to be able to transfer because he has nobody behind him.
Unless he can get to the bottom like now.
Well, then here to wreck a bunch of people to do that. Here comes Chelsea Bowles. Good little play, right? And then there's Boldy Bear. Remember I said, why has Boldy Bear's been at the back? He's been at the back most of the day.
Well, now the time is now for Boldy Bear.
He needs to get around Fitzy.
He's going to have to try something.
Here comes Chelsea Bowles. Trying to go to the bottom there. Now, what do you do? Now, what do you do if you're Steve Morgan? You'd go bottom, you go hot, can't see. Go top, bottom. What do you do?
Maybe you need.
Here comes Jim Gambit, and here comes Steve Morgan along with Fitzy. Are those the 3 gonna advance? Oh look, Gambit's got a run. He got a heck of a run on the backstretch.
But watch Dylan Young.
White flag!
Young just gets that run off of the middle.
White flag! Who advances into the fight? Who advances? Is it going to be Boldy Bear on the outside? Is it going to be Steve Morgan? Or is it going to be Fitzy? Daniel Boyles is right there.
I think Dylan Young got this one right.
It's going to be him and Gambit advancing, but who's going to be the final spot? I think it's going to be Steve Morgan. I don't see Fitzy doing anything there. Look at Steve Morgan trying something with the 25.
Coming to the checkered.
It's going to be, look, it's going to be Dylan Young, Jim Gambit, and Steve Morgan advancing their way through to the shootout.
So Dylan Young in dominant fashion takes the shootout qualifying race. Jim Gambit, how about that, in his Quaker State debut gets second, and welcome back Steve Morgan. Showing that he may have missed the season, but he still got it.
Tough break for Fitzy and Chelsea Bowles. They were right there at the end, but just they couldn't do anything with that 88.
Well, let's go over the official standings. Your top 3, Dylan Young, Jim Gambit, and Steve Morgan, all advanced to the shootout, to the actual shootout. And then here's the rest of the field. Chelsea Bowles, Zachary Fitzwater, Daniel Boyles, Hillary Sanchez?
Yeah, Hillary Sanchez, Boldy Bear, Jesse Turner, Johnny Gardner, Audrey Baranowskis, Jay Jefferson, Sky Commons, Edmund Kirksey, Alex Moranti, Satachi, Kyle Matthews, Sachi, Kyle Matthews, Nate Bell,
Caitlin McCloskey,
McCloskey, Gunther, Trickle, and the 2 Dixons, Josh and Matt Dixon.
And who have no relation, by the way. Anyway, well, this has been round 1. Wait till we get to the actual clash or shootout. This is going to be fun.